In this video, you will know the transit results of planets in July 2022 for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces ascendants. Welcome to my channel Solar Astro. This is the transit chart of planets on 1st July 2022. Rahu, Mars are transiting in Aries sign. Mercury, Venus are transiting in Taurus sign, and from 2nd July to 17th July, Mercury transits in Gemini sign, and from 17th July onwards, Mercury transits over Cancer sign. From 13th July onwards, Venus transits over Gemini sign, Sun is transiting in Gemini sign, and from 16th July onwards, Sun transits over Cancer sign. Moon is transiting in Cancer sign, Ketu is transiting in Libra sign, Saturn is transiting in Aquarius sign, and Jupiter is transiting in Pisces sign. Let us see the transit results of planets in July 2022 for Sagittarius ascendants. For Sagittarius ascendants, benefic planets are Jupiter, Mars, Sun and Ketu, whereas malefic planets are Venus, Mercury, Saturn, Moon and Rahu. Let us see Rahu Ketu transit results. Rahu is transiting over 5th house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 11th house in Libra sign. Rahu is malefic planet for Sagittarius ascendants. You may suffer from stomach pain. You may face problems with children in this transit period. Ketu is benefic planet. In this Ketu transit, you get name, fame, wealth and prosperity. First house is aspected by benefic planet Sun up to 16th July, but malefic planet Mercury aspects first house from 2nd July to 17th July, and another malefic planet Venus also aspects first house from 13th July onwards. Therefore, health will be neutral for Sagittarius ascendants in this July month of 2022. Second Lord Saturn transits over 2nd house in Capricorn sign from 12th July onwards, and another benefic planet Ketu is transiting over 11th house. Therefore, financially this is going to be favorable transit for Sagittarius ascendants. Fourth Lord Jupiter is transiting in its own sign Pisces in 4th house. Therefore, this is favorable transit related to home comforts and peace. Fifth Lord Mars is transiting in its own sign Aries. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to 5th house matters, that is love and learning. Benefic planet Sun is transiting over 7th house up to 16th July, but malefic planet Venus transits over 7th house from 13th July onwards, and from 2nd July to 17th July another malefic planet Mercury also transits over 7th house. Therefore, this is going to be neutral period related to relationships and business for Sagittarius ascendants. 10th house is aspected by benefic planet Jupiter. Therefore, this is favorable transit in career and professional matters. 8th house is aspected by two benefic planets Jupiter and Mars. Jupiter aspects 8th house by its 5th aspect and Mars aspects 8th house by its 4th aspect, and from 16th July onwards benefic planet Sun also transits over 8th house. Therefore, this is highly favorable transit related to 8th house matters for Sagittarius ascendants. There will be gain in inheritance or unearned money in this transit period. 12th Lord Mars is aspecting 12th house by its 8th aspect, and 12th house is also aspected by another benefic planet Jupiter by its 9th aspect. Therefore, this is also highly favorable transit related to 12th house matters. This is favorable transit for foreign travels and making investments. In July 2022, for Sagittarius ascendants, health neutral, finance positive, home comforts and peace positive, love and learning positive, relationships and business neutral, career and profession positive, 8th house related matters positive, 12th house related matters positive. In July 2022, favorable days are 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th and 29th, and unfavorable days are 4th, 13th, 19th, 26th and 27th. Let us see the transit results of planets in July 2022 for Capricorn ascendants. For Capricorn ascendants, benefic planets are Saturn, Venus, Mercury and Rahu, whereas Malefic planets are Mars, Moon, Jupiter, Sun and Ketu. Let us see Rahu Ketu transit results. Rahu is transiting over 4th house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 10th house in Libra sign. Rahu is benefic planet for Capricorn ascendants. This Rahu transit is Raja Yoga. You may suddenly purchase landed property, home, vehicles in this transit period. This transit is also favorable to foreign trips. Ketu is malefic planet. In this Ketu transit, there may be sudden changes in your career and profession. You may not get the rewards you deserve in your profession. Ascendant Lord Saturn transits over first house in Capricorn sign from 12th July onwards. Therefore, health will be good for Capricorn ascendants in this transit period. Second Lord Saturn is transiting in its own sign Aquarius, and 11th Lord Mars is aspecting 11th house by its 8th aspect. Therefore, financially this is going to be highly favorable transit for Capricorn ascendants. 4th Lord Mars is transiting over 4th house in its own sign Aries. Therefore, this is also favorable transit for home comforts and peace. 5th Lord Venus is transiting in its own sign Taurus. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to 5th house matters, that is love and learning. 7th house is aspected by malefic planet Mars by its 4th aspect, and it is also aspected by another malefic planet Jupiter by its 5th aspect, and malefic planet Sun transits over 7th house from 16th July onwards. Therefore, this is not favorable transit related to relationships and business. Malefic planet Ketu is transiting over 10th house, and another malefic planet Mars is aspecting 10th house. Therefore, this is not favorable transit related to career and professional matters. In July 2022 for Capricorn ascendants, health positive, finance positive, home comforts and peace positive, love and learning positive, relationships and business negative, career and profession neutral. In July 2022, favorable days are 4th, 13th, 19th, 26th and 27th, and unfavorable days are 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th and 29th. Let us see the transit results of planets in July 2022 for Aquarius ascendants. For Aquarius ascendants, benefic planets are Saturn, Venus, Mercury and Rahu, whereas malefic planets are Mars, Moon, Jupiter, Sun and Ketu. Let us see Rahu Ketu transit results. Rahu is transiting over 3rd house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 9th house in Libra sign. Rahu is benefic planet for Aquarius ascendants. You become courageous and your efforts become fruitful, and you get happiness and accumulate unaccounted money in this transit period. But this transit is bad for your siblings. Ketu is malefic planet. This transit is bad for your father and siblings. Ascendant Lord Saturn is transiting over 1st house in its own sign Aquarius. Therefore, health will be very good for Aquarius ascendants in this transit period. 2nd Lord Jupiter is transiting in its own sign Pisces, and from 2nd July to 17th July, benefic planet Mercury aspects 11th house, and from 13th July onwards, another benefic planet Venus also aspects 11th house. So, financially, this is favorable transit for Aquarius ascendants. Two benefic planets Venus and Mercury are transiting over 4th house. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to home comforts and peace. Malefic planet Sun is transiting over 5th house. Therefore, this is not favorable transit related to 5th house matters, that is love and learning. Benefic planet Saturn is aspecting 7th house. Therefore, this is favorable transit in relationships and business matters. 10th Lord Mars is aspecting 10th house by its 8th aspect, and two benefic planet Venus and Mercury are also aspecting 10th house. Therefore, this is favorable transit related to career and profession for Aquarius ascendants. In July 2022, for Aquarius ascendants, health positive, finance positive, home comforts and peace positive, love and learning negative, relationships and business positive, career and profession positive. In July 2022, favorable days are 4th, 13th, 19th, 26th and 27th, and unfavorable days are 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th and 29th. Let us see the transit results of planets in July 2022 for Pisces ascendants. Let us see Rahu Ketu transit results. Rahu is transiting over 2nd house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 8th house in Libra sign. Rahu is malefic planet for Pisces ascendants. There will be interrupted flow of money. You may be associated with low class people. You may also suffer from food poisoning in this transit period. Ketu is benefic planet. There will be sudden gain of wealth in this transit period, and you are inclined towards spirituality and occult in this Ketu transit. Ascendant Lord Jupiter is transiting its own sign Pisces, therefore health will be very good for Pisces ascendants in this transit period. Second Lord Mars is transiting over 2nd house in its own sign Aries, and from 12th July onwards Saturn transits over 11th house in its own sign Capricorn. Therefore, financially this is going to be favorable transit for Pisces ascendants. Malefic planet Sun transits over 4th house, therefore this is not favorable transit for home comforts and peace. Benefic planet Mars aspects 5th house by its 4th aspect, and another benefic planet Jupiter also aspects 5th house by its 5th aspect. Therefore, this is favorable transit related to 5th house matters. That is, it is favorable transit for love and learning. Benefic planet Jupiter aspects 7th house, therefore this is favorable transit related to relationship matters and business. Malefic planet Sun aspects 10th house, and from 2nd July to 17th July another malefic planet Mercury aspects 10th house, and from 13th July onwards another malefic planet Venus also aspects 10th house. So this is not so favorable transit related to career and professional matters for Pisces ascendants. In July 2022, for Pisces ascendants, health positive, finance positive, home comforts and peace negative, love and learning positive, relationships and business positive, career and profession neutral. In July 2022, favorable days are 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th and 29th, and unfavorable days are 4th, 13th, 19th, 26th and 27th. Subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to receive latest updates. For complete horoscope reading, you can contact me at solarastro9@gmail.com.